Welcome to Local Landscaping Partners. If you are watching this video, you have likely expressed interest in joining our provider network or learning how the program works. In this short overview, we will explain what Local Landscaping Partners does, how jobs are routed, how payment works, what we look for in providers, and what the next steps look like if you decide to move forward. What is Local Landscaping Partners? Local Landscaping Partners is a nationwide network that connects customer demand with trusted landscaping professionals across the United States. Our job is to help bring in customer requests, organize the intake process, and route jobs to qualified providers in the correct service areas. While we operate nationally, provider partnerships are built locally. The customer requests we receive range from routine residential work to larger commercial and multi-property projects, which is why we work with providers of varying sizes throughout the network. The goal is simple: help customers find reliable service while helping providers receive additional work without chasing every lead on their own. How we're different. Many platforms sell leads. That means you may pay for a name and phone number, even if the customer never books, never answers, or chooses another company. In many cases, you're also competing against numerous other providers for the same opportunity. Landscaping is a highly competitive industry. Even when you do great work, there is no guarantee that a customer will remain with you long term. A competitor can leave a flyer, knock on a door, run an online ad, or offer a temporary discount, and suddenly you're competing again for a customer you've already worked hard to acquire. Another challenge is that landscaping companies are highly mobile. Customers often receive marketing from providers located well outside their immediate area, making local competition much broader than many business owners realize. Our model is different. We focus on customer acquisition, intake, quoting, scheduling, payment processing, customer communication, and routing booked work through our platform. Because we operate as a nationwide network, providers also benefit from a larger organization that continues expanding into new markets and developing new sources of customer demand. There are no lead fees, no upfront costs to get started, and no bidding against other crews. Most providers continue operating their businesses exactly as they do today while evaluating the network. We encourage providers to start with a few jobs, see how the system works, and then decide how much capacity they would like to dedicate to opportunities coming through the network. This allows you to evaluate the system without changing how you currently operate your business. Another important difference is how we manage service areas. Many lead platforms continue adding providers indefinitely. We take a different approach. As we build coverage in a market, we focus on adding the providers we actually need rather than signing up everyone who applies. Our goal is to create opportunities for active partners, not overcrowd an area with unnecessary competition. Local Landscaping Partners provides 3 key advantages: strong marketing reach, higher customer density, and proven systems that help keep opportunities flowing efficiently. We focus on helping providers spend more time serving customers and less time chasing them. What types of providers are we looking for? At Local Landscaping Partners, we are actively building provider coverage throughout the United States and are looking for reliable service providers who are actively performing landscaping or outdoor property work. This may include lawn care, landscaping, tree and shrub care, hardscaping, irrigation, seasonal cleanups, and related services. The projects that come through our network can vary significantly in size and scope. Some jobs may be straightforward residential services, such as lawn mowing, cleanups, mulch installation, or shrub trimming. Others may involve larger residential projects, HOA properties, apartment communities, commercial maintenance contracts, landscape renovations, or installation projects with substantially larger budgets. Because of that, We are always looking for providers of different sizes and capabilities. Whether you're an owner-operator serving a local neighborhood or an established company capable of handling large commercial projects, there may be opportunities that match your capacity and expertise. The most important things are reliability, communication, quality of work, and the ability to complete jobs professionally. Providers should have the right equipment, transportation, and liability insurance, or be able to obtain the required coverage. How service areas work. This is one of the most important parts of our program. When you join local landscaping partners, you're not simply added to a giant list of providers. We actively manage provider coverage by service area. You tell us your primary zip code, service radius, and the areas you'd like to serve. But there is another reason service areas matter. Landscaping is a highly mobile industry. Customers often receive marketing from providers located far outside their immediate community. That means simply being local is not always enough to consistently win new business. Many providers find themselves competing not only against nearby companies, but also against regional and even national marketing efforts targeting the same customers. Our approach is different. We focus on building strong provider coverage in specific service areas while creating consistent customer demand through marketing, customer acquisition, and operational systems. When jobs are generated in your approved service area, those opportunities are routed to the providers responsible for covering that territory. As long as demand remains within your capacity, we would rather help you grow than continually add more competing providers around you. Our goal is not to sign up as many contractors as possible. Our goal is to build a network of providers who can actually receive work. That's why we carefully manage provider coverage and add partners as needed, rather than onboarding everyone who applies. Local landscaping partners provides 3 important advantages: strong marketing reach, higher customer density, and systems that help keep opportunities flowing efficiently. This creates a much more predictable and sustainable relationship than traditional lead platforms, and allows providers to focus more of their time on serving customers rather than constantly searching for the next job. How payment works. Jobs are managed through our booking and payment platform, which you receive access to after joining the network. The platform helps manage customer communication, quotes, scheduling, invoicing, payments, and job tracking. Our customer support team provides the initial quote and scope of work based on the customer's request. The customer reviews and pre-approves the quote before the appointment moves forward. When you arrive at the property, you can confirm the scope of work. If the job differs from the original request, the quote can be adjusted through the platform and must be approved before additional work begins. Once the work is completed, the customer pays through the platform's invoice system. The customer then has a short verification period to report any quality or service-related concerns. After funds settle in the account, provider payments are released, typically within about a week. Local Landscaping Partners operates on a revenue-sharing model designed to support both the provider and the network. In most cases, approximately 70% of net job revenue is paid to the provider, and approximately 30% remains with the network. Providers help establish pricing within their service areas, so pricing can reflect local market conditions, travel requirements, equipment costs, and desired profit margins. The goal is not to take revenue away from providers. The goal is to create pricing that supports both the provider and the systems that help generate, manage, and support the work. The networks portion helps fund customer acquisition, marketing, customer support, software systems, payment processing, administration, and referral partner programs that help generate future opportunities. Throughout the entire process, customer communication remains inside the platform, helping keep everything organized, documented, and professional. What happens after you apply? After you apply, we review your business information, service area, services offered, crew size, insurance status, and availability. If your area is open and your business appears to be a good fit, we move you to the next stage. That usually includes a provider qualification call, where we review your information, answer your questions, and explain the next steps. This helps both sides decide whether it makes sense to move forward. Onboarding process. If both sides decide to move forward, the onboarding process begins. This may include signing an NDA, reviewing the provider agreement, verifying insurance, completing your provider profile, setting up platform access, and confirming your service area. The goal is to make sure everything is clear before jobs begin routing to you. Once onboarding is complete, your provider account can be activated. Referral opportunities. Local Landscaping Partners is part of a broader network of service providers operating across multiple industries throughout the United States. As the network grows, opportunities often arise to connect providers, customers, and business relationships across different service categories. Because of that, we offer several ways to participate in our referral program. There are 4 primary ways to refer and earn referral compensation. The first way is for service providers to refer other service providers to the network. The second way is for business referrals to come from property managers, business owners, landlords, friends, family members, or industry contacts who introduce quality companies looking for additional work. The third method is for affiliates and business partners to connect providers with opportunities to join the network. And fourth, customer jobs and service opportunities can be referred into the network when a provider, referral partner, or customer knows someone looking for services. Today, the network includes landscapers, junk removal providers, cleaning companies, and other service businesses, with additional industries being added as the network continues to grow. One of the unique aspects of our referral program is that qualified referrals may continue generating referral compensation for as long as the referred company remains active within the network. Many partners view this as an opportunity to create an additional income stream that grows alongside the network over time. Whether you're referring providers, businesses, affiliates, or customer jobs, every successful referral helps strengthen the network while creating opportunities for everyone involved. Additional information about the referral program is available on our website. Why partner with us? The main benefit is simple: more jobs, less chasing, and stronger business growth. Building a successful landscaping business requires more than quality work and reliable equipment. It also requires marketing, customer acquisition, quoting, scheduling, payment processing, customer communication, and ongoing follow-up. Those opportunities can range from recurring residential services to larger commercial projects, depending on your service area, capabilities, and availability. As the network grows, providers may also have opportunities to participate in larger projects that would be difficult to generate independently. Local Landscaping Partners was built to help support those functions through a combination of marketing reach, customer density, and operational systems. We invest in generating customer demand and bringing service opportunities into the network. As the network grows, providers benefit from increased visibility and access to a larger pool of potential customers within their approved service areas. Our booking and payment platform helps manage customer communication, quoting, scheduling, payment processing, and job tracking, helping keep projects organized from start to finish. You focus on completing the work professionally. We help support the systems that keep opportunities moving. For the right provider, this can become a practical way to fill the schedule, increase efficiency, expand service area coverage, and grow the business over time. Our goal is simple: help providers spend more time serving customers and less time searching for the next one. Next steps. If you are ready to move forward, the process is straightforward. First, submit your application. Next, we schedule a provider qualification call to review your business information, verify eligibility, and go over insurance requirements. After that, you submit basic business documentation, such as your W-9, EIN information, and liability insurance details. Once approved, your account is set up and customer job requests are connected to your approved service areas. Our goal is not to sign up as many providers as possible. Our goal is to build enough coverage to reliably serve customers while creating meaningful opportunities for active partners. Because Local Landscaping Partners operates nationwide, new opportunities are continually opening as the network expands into additional markets throughout the United States. Once an area has sufficient capacity, additional onboarding may be paused until more coverage is needed. That's why applying early can be important if you're interested in securing coverage within a specific market. If you apply today and complete the onboarding steps quickly, you may begin receiving jobs directly into your calendar within about a week. Local Landscaping Partners was not built to create the largest possible provider network. It was built to create the right provider network. We would rather have a smaller number of quality partners receiving consistent opportunities than hundreds of providers competing for the same jobs. That is why provider openings are limited by service area. When providers establish themselves in a territory and continue delivering quality work, our goal is to keep routing opportunities to them and help them grow alongside the network. We believe strong local businesses help create stronger communities. When customers receive reliable service, providers grow their businesses, and local partnerships thrive. Everyone benefits. Local Landscaping Partners is continuing to expand across the United States. Today, we are actively developing coverage in communities throughout the country and continue looking for qualified providers in areas where additional capacity is needed. Whether you're serving a single neighborhood, an entire county, or multiple commercial markets, there may be opportunities that align with your business and growth goals. As new markets develop and customer demand grows, we continue adding qualified providers where additional coverage is needed. Our mission is simple: connect customers with trusted service providers while helping local businesses grow through opportunity, support, and long-term partnership. If that sounds like a fit, we encourage you to complete your application and claim your service area while openings are still available. Once an area has sufficient provider coverage, additional onboarding may be paused until more capacity is needed. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about Local Landscaping Partners. If you have questions, please email us at partnerships@locallandscapingpartners.com. We look forward to learning more about your business and hopefully welcoming you to the network.